Hey, what's up? It's Deanna, and here comes another eBay unboxing video. So now here's Johnny moment. Doing this with one hand and filming with the other is a total and utter no-no. Oh, here we go. All right, so we're starting to get this box opened up. I feel like it's Christmas in April. So let's see what we got here. And we just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. All right, that's my best Blue's Clues impression. Hang on one second. It's from, what is that, UNICEF? Look at me. I'm like a savage. Okay, let's open this up. And it's Ganesh the elephant. It says thanks. Wait, Ganesh? Ganache? Kanish? I don't know. All right, I'm not even funny. Thank you. And this is by my favorite eBay seller, and his name is Gary. Actually, I got another bear from him once before, and I named it Gary. So this is Gary the second, I guess. So hang in there 1 second while I get this out of the box. Oh, God. Gary is wrapped like a mummy. Gary the second. All right, hang in there. Let's get him out of the box and see what we got here. So here's Gary the second, a German Hermann teddy bear from the 1950s. And he's really beautiful, beautiful bear. And so let me show you information about Hermann teddy bears. And so this company has been in business since 1907, actually. It was a family-owned and operated business. And this is the Teddy Bear Encyclopedia by Pauline Cockrell. And the book really dedicates a lot of pages to the Hermann teddy bear manufacturer. And so here's what the family looked like. It was founded in 1907 in Sonneberg, which was the toy capital of the world in Germany. And that's what the family looked like. It was founded by Johann Hermann in 1854. He was born, and he died in 1919. And so here's a worker actually making some bears. They have an old photo of that. Here's what the factory looked like, which is quite interesting. Look at that beautiful, beautiful building. Here's some of the workers making bears back in the day. And you can see piles and piles of teddy bears everywhere. Oh my goodness, I would love to own those. Here's what the factory employees actually do now, and that's contemporary bears. Here's another contemporary bear that they make. This one is from the 1920s, and it's a beautiful tipped mohair, so it has different colors in the mohair. And these were the logos from the 1920s that they used. Here are some of the other tags that Hermann has used, and these have been in use since 1952. Here's a contemporary Hermann teddy bear and the type of tags that they use now. Here's another contemporary collectible mohair teddy bear. And they have these type of bears numbered in series. Here are some of the logos that they've used. And here's a whole bunch of teddy bears made by Hermann. And as you can see, Gary the second is the one that's depicted here. Now, the version that I have of Gary the second is actually a mid-1950s version to the late 1950s. Now, the one they have in the book is from the 1960s. And you can see it looks a lot like Gary the second. This was the original paper swing tag that they used. And they started using those tags from 1952 until the 70s. And then from the 70s, they used red and gold paper and plastic red tags. And so this is one of their earlier tags. And what's great about this book is it shows you all the different details pointing in a diagram to the bear, explaining all sorts of features of the bear. Here's some other vintage mohair teddy bears by Hermann. These were from 1948 to 1970. Here's one that was made right around after about 1953, which was a miniature mohair bear. I have a bunch of these types, these 1960s Zadi style Hermann bears. And they're great, these bears. They're absolutely beautiful. This one is from the 1940s to 1950s. And this one's a 1950s Zadi style bear. I have one of these as well. And so now let's focus on Gary. So let's take a look at Gary's features and why I love him so much. So look at that long snout and the shape of his head. He has amber glass eyes and an inset muzzle, and his ears and his muzzle are two different styles of mohair. He has claws and felt paw pads, and his mohair is actually like an apricot beige tan mohair. And again, he's fully jointed. Here he is saluting you guys. And he has what's called a tip growler inside of him. So when the bear is tipped forward and backward, he makes a mooing sound. Let me try to get him to do it now. It doesn't work very well. So it's a weak mooing sound that he's making right now. But he is a darling, darling old bear. And I was glad I was able to add him to my collection. And sorry for singing earlier. I know that was horrible. But nonetheless, I have a little bit of a stupid sense of humor. It's not funny to most people, but it's funny to some. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And Gary the Second says goodbye. Right, Gary?